Next into the Shark Tank is Joe with his custom mechanic shop.
JJL IV's Customs by Joe Lamphere IV. My vision statement. The type of business I would like to start is an automobile customization shop for all types of vehicles, bodyworks, bumpers, side skirts, hoods, spoilers, etc. Performance like tune-ups and parts changes. I will also do visualization such as paint, rims, vinyl designs, and stereo systems, and much more. I want to start this business because my dream was to be an all-around mechanic, and also I want to do what my grandfather did best and follow through with his dreams and in his footsteps. Because all my work will be based around what the customer envisions on their car, and my crew of employees will make it a reality. Vision statement. My team of employees will make customers' cars sound great, look superb, and perform excellent. Anyone with the right amount of money can get any kind of work done to their vehicles. However, I do not intend to restore vehicles because it is costly and time consuming. My crew will only add to the vehicle to make it look, sound, and perform better. Timeline. I will find a location about 1 to 1.5 years in advance. I would be looking for 2 employees within 8 months to a year in advance and start training them. I would advertise my business within 6 to 8 months to give people time to see what my business is about and spread the word. Strategies. I will use the following forms of advertisements: TV ads, posters, and radio commercials. I will give a discount of 30 to 35% off the first 200 customers. By doing this, I would anticipate those customers being excited to spread the word about my business. My crew will consist of 2 to 3 employees specializing in painting, 2 to 4 employees specializing in changing parts, 3 to 6 employees specializing in bodywork, 1 to 2 employees specializing in sound, and lastly 3 to 4 employees working on visualizing, who will mock up a drawing of the customer's visions. Anticipated expenses. I will ask the Sharks for $400,000 for my business to get it started. I will use the $400K for purchasing a business sign, purchasing vehicles for my business, buying and improving my future shop. Last but not least, I will purchase the inventory for my shop, including belts, motor oil, intercooler, and turbochargers. I will also use this money to purchase advertisements. This is my logo. JJL IV's Customs. This is my business card. This is my commercial. Welcome to JJL IV's Customs.
Joe's taught me a lot about cars. He's really quick and efficient. I love the work that's been done to my car. I don't have
Sharks. I would like to ask you, the Sharks, for $400,000 to help get my business started, because my business will be successful, and I hope you would agree.
Love your breath.
Questions, comments?
Is there a lot of competition out there for things like this? And you said you don't want to start from scratch, so you don't want to restore. You just want to add to a car that's already maybe boring.
Right.
So you're going to take boring cars and make them not boring.
Right.
Does this cut down on cost a lot where you don't have to restore?
And time. asked me if I can get him into mechanic shop with me. So if and when I get it up and running, he was gonna be the first person I get into for design.
And what kind of training do you plan to give your staff?
Actually, basically what I consist of, which is all around. So like, if one person can't do it because he's not there, then I'll have a backup to take his spot. So like, for example, if there's 3 employees working on painting, and I got another 4 working on changing parts, and the 4th person didn't show up for parts, that's why I would be there as the owner and operator of the business to jump in for the 4th person, or I'll have somebody else that I can call in.
Tell me about your background, Joe. Where have you acquired these skills?
My grandfather. The last 13 years, I learned mostly everything that I know about mechanics from him. I changed 4 tires on the truck when I was 5. My grandfather taught me that. I literally took them off the truck myself, took the tires off the rims, put the tires back on the rims, and put the tire on the truck when I was 5.
Season your car, you parked illegally in a handicapped space with the owner of the white Altima,
I
you
don't know
parked
much
illegally in
about
a
cars, but
handicapped
I assume
space,
that
please
typically
move,
when
thank you.
you're doing work to them, it gets expensive. So I imagine the cost of some of those materials are, roll onto the customer. You're asking for a $400,000 investment. Can you talk a little bit about what your plans are for that $400,000, maybe a little more in depth?
Well, the 400,000 was mainly gonna go towards the vehicles, and the vehicles that I plan on getting are tow trucks. That's basically it, and of course the building that I plan on buying, because I need a building to work inside, because I can't work outside and paint outside, because if I paint outside and it's muggy and dry out, it can create air pockets in the paint. So the building alone is at least, I think it said 30,000 to buy, and it's in Syracuse. It's like, the address is actually on my business card. And then the rest of the money I plan on putting towards the inventory. So like, if a customer came in and they needed like a new intercooler or a belt change, I would already have all that there, so I wouldn't have to order it or go out and buy it.
How about state licensing fees? Because you would need to be licensed to the state, and the installation of the lifts and those kinds of materials that you would do.
Yeah, that would be the second to third thing I would invest in after getting my building. After I got the building, everything would eventually just fall into place.
So you're gonna do a lot of, not only customizing, but just fixing cars also, which is good, because not everyone's gonna deck out or whatever you guys say. Pimped out. There you go, pimped out. Pimped out. Probably flaked out. Do you have a portfolio that you started with things that you've done so you can show potential clients?
Not as of right now, but I do have pictures that possibly could go into the portfolio, but I don't have a portfolio.
And you said your grandfather, he taught you how to do all of this?
Yes, he was a mechanic for 25 years at the same mechanic shop without a single raise and a promotion.
Because that's how people used to work.
I mean, he was just so dedicated to his work, and I mean, I look up to him. I mean, he's the only real male figure I had in my life, so I just want to follow through with his dreams and do what he did best at.
Awesome. So do you think that some of his clients would come to you, that you could reach out to them and they would trust you because of all the trust that he?
Yeah.
That would be awesome. Sounds like you have a great base going on.
All right, Shark. So, what are your final decisions? Are you in or are you out?
Joe, I like your idea. I think there's some things that could be done a little differently. And you're asking 400,000. I'm willing to go half of that, but I want half control.
I'm gonna get back to you on that.
Okay.
I agree with Mr. Littlehell. I think that there's some merit to your work, and I think that there's always a need for good hometown mechanics and people can trust. 400,000 is a little bit, I think you're gonna need more than that to start your business, to be honest. I think between licensing and the building, as well as 11 employees, it's gonna be financially difficult to do that with $400,000, if not impossible. But I'd go in with Bob and
No,
split it, and we could partner.
you'd have to deal with two of us in a three-way partnership.
Can I ask another question? Where did the name come from?
JJL IVs Customs. JJL is my initials. IV is my generation. I'm the fourth generation. And of course Customs, but
I'd be willing to give you 300,000 or 25% control, but also in the contract, I want all business control over the company to help guide you, because I don't think you have a business background, you have the car background. I have a business background. So I would want control over the business end of the finances, who hiring, advertising, all of that, so you can just do what you do best, and let me control the rest.
I don't know. It looks like I'm stuck in between a hard spot and a rock. I could either go for 2 for the price of 1, or go for 1 for the price of 2.
Can you work with a great control with you?
Get used to that.
Typical little hell. So, my decision would be, I don't know. I've always had there was a wise guy that always told me 2 is better than 1. So I'm sorry, Miss Nick.
Okay, that's fine.
You guys got that.
All right, cheers.
Nice. Round of applause for Joe.